Hey, so we look at setting up ComfyUI. We just cloned the repo ComfyUI. And then all these custom nodes, you have to be cloning some other repos in some custom nodes. And then you also have to download a whole bunch of models. Install a bunch of requirements. Create a virtual environment, install everything into it. And any other, I think it might have missed a few libraries like dynamics for so these are all the custom nodes. I think you can clone these from the ComfyUI manager as well. You can, I think there's some subfolders in here actually. It should come across. It's a bit of an old version of Torch. I should probably update ComfyUI. Yeah, I just have to cancel all this and update. Still have an old version. Cornea, I thought Cornea was going to be really big. It's kind of this differential, that data augmentation library. So I thought it was like really well thought out. That it actually subtracts the gradients, so the differentiability part. I was hoping you'd be able to kind of learn all these data augmentations, like learn the actual parameters of them as well, as opposed to just kind of guessing what the data transformations should be to achieve some kind of robustness, some kind of goal. But it's maybe it's catching on a bit now. There are lots of different image transformations basically to augment the data set. Triton, that's like not to be confused with NVIDIA's Triton. It's like how to write some custom kernels in CUDA, but from Python. Kind of an OpenAI project. So once we get this set up, I think I've downloaded a workflow somewhere. It's just a JSON file. Yeah. And we can open that one of these workflows up and have a look how they work and run one. And let's just check on the old disk space. I think I moved my pip cache to this external hard drive. I've got okay disk space, but I've got this external hard drive here because things just keep. Yeah, I think I moved it. I moved my pip, all my pip over as well. This might take a while. did find this video that we'll be working with. Yeah. Just like this guy playing with nunchucks. There we go. Yeah, so that's the video we can do some editing of. So we kind of know the aspect ratio, like it's going to need some kind of I don't know if that's okay or not, but it's just assume it's not. We should probably add that. It's kind of weird that it downloaded the old torch. Okay. There we go. It's loaded. Oh, oh no. So there's some kind of issue here. Looks like I just had some files that didn't clone properly, so I just did a git restore to get back all of these. And now ComfyUI is loading. So you can use this manager here to install custom nodes and any missing nodes that might happen when you open up into one of these new workflows. Yeah, it looks like you can install models as well. I think there's a launcher, ComfyUI launcher, that can automate some of this. And FR, like one of the people at Replicate has got some GitHub examples where he runs a lot of ComfyUI, like workflows on Replicate. It's just got like a little bit of a Python wrapper and a Docker wrapper with a system called Cog, where it automatically downloads all the models, and then finally at this end stage it will copy this output file using the ComfyUI. It's going to pay the Python API for everything you do in this in here. So this looks like a fairly plain stable diffusion workflow. You can get all sorts of like more complicated workflows. It's quite high level. Like this is kind of like rich data in passing around these in these connections. So you might have like some model get loaded for control net pose to guide the pose, and then it might just flow into the positive prompt. But in a connection, it's like very easy and high level, even though that doesn't really explain kind of what's going on under the hood. But yeah, this is probably the best UI to play around with stable diffusion at a high level. Yeah, you can say key prompt if you want to actually try and load. You know, it's like this is actually not. I haven't actually loaded model in here. I don't think there's any available. Yeah, I don't have any models available. So normally you would just grab a model and then you can kind of see these light up as the process unfolds. these widths and heights need to be multiples of 64. See, they've got the jump in like 8, but they need to have some kind of some block size and size stable diffusion 64. So those are the kind of big good resolutions. Yeah, it's quite flexible. Like you could have a node like you could have like a resize node or something, which sure they have like under image, scale and transform, upscaling, transform, image crop, scaling. Looks like that's the ultimate. It's the upscale. That's like a custom node, but looks of it. Yeah, this is like a classic upscale. You could literally just like connect that image and then save that image instead, and there you go. It's like it would take quite a while to code that up, even though it's like it's some kind of CV2 to resize, but it could be also loading some AI model, which could be like much more involved. So it ends up being a bit better to experiment in here, I think. Even though it's good to kind of know what's going on under the hood as well. Might be adapters like more faster version of control nets. So you'll see those a lot in some kind of making sure stable diffusion creates images with a face or a certain pose or from a sketch or something. Video matching, it's pretty cool that we've got, I don't have the custom node installed, but they do have robust video matting in here. So you can create an alpha channel, like cut out of the video. They even subtract some of the background colors that bleed in. Okay, you can see a lot of white in my hair. That's something that can be cut out by these more advanced matting networks. Yeah, feather mask. That would be kind of interesting if you want to do in-painting, but you don't want to completely use the in-painting. You might there should be some way to kind of weight in the in-paint with the original. Yeah, I hope you good luck with it. It's quite complicated, but there's some amazing stuff people do with ComfyUI. So I'm pretty excited about it. Thank you.